So you might be asking yourself why you would want to hire a video editor. And I'm going to tell you right after this. Hey guys, here at D3 Pro, we take your content, break it down, and we make it the best possible finished product for you and your viewers. Let's get into it. So why you would want to hire a video editor? Well, the answer is pretty subjective and it kind of varies from person to person. Now, the main reason why somebody would want to hire a video editor is more than likely to save some time. Let me give you an example real quick. Most content creators, or preferably most full-time content creators, more often than not outsource for a video editor specifically so they can focus on building their brand, they can focus on the actual production of the video, and then they'll outsource to a different video editor so they can take the time and fully rely on that particular person to polish, clean. They can take care of the audio design for them, and so on and so forth. Now, the second reason why you might want to hire somebody is maybe you're not as experienced as the other person next to you. And that's pretty common in the field. Now, you can do this on your phone. More than likely, you can, there's plenty of free apps that you're able to download that you can do simple cuts, simple transitions, and you can get by, so to speak. But if you really want to take it to the next level, if you're a first time, YouTuber, I wouldn't really recommend this. But once you start making money on YouTube or Twitch and you want to start doing montages, or if it's like educational videos that you're doing on YouTube and you start making money and monetizing your content, then that's at the point where I would recommend you outsourcing for a video editor. Specifically, so one, you can make deadlines and your content can be a little bit more professional. Now, another thing I want to touch up on is price point. Now, as I said before, you can get the software for free. You could do it. There's plenty of them. You can either do it on your phone. You can download HitFilm Express, the free edition. You can go ahead and do that, and you can make simple cuts and transitions. But once you start going into a little bit more professional software, you're getting a little bit more up into the price point. And more times often than not, the most professional software out there is subscription based. Now, for example, Adobe Premiere Pro, which is software that Hollywood developers use. They use that to make the blockbuster movies that you see, the Netflix documentaries that you see. That's the software that they are using more often than not, at least on PC. Mac, it's a little bit different. But that can range from $20.99 a month all the way up to $79.99 a month for all the Adobe products. If you're talking about like Illustrator, Photoshop for your thumbnails, since that's pretty important if you want to catch a viewer's eye, especially if they're on their phone and they're scrolling through YouTube. You want a good quality thumbnail to be able to catch somebody's eye. And it may not seem like it, but it's actually a very crucial thing that you have a good quality thumbnail, because that's going to make or break somebody clicking on your video. So it's actually pretty common to think that video editors can be very, very expensive and they're going to break the bank. That's not at all true. You can actually go on Fiverr, or Upwork is a really good freelancing site, and actually hire somebody on the internet, or you can do it locally, and you can do this for relatively cheap. You can get somebody that's very professional, that can meet a deadline, that can provide everything that you need for as low as $8 to $10 an hour, if you plan on going by hourly. Now, let me explain this. You can either do hourly or you can do by project. And the reason why we have separated these two is because, let's say you only put up 1-2 videos a week. Alright, it would make more sense for you to go hourly depending on the duration of your content, so you know exactly what you're spending editing your video. And the reason why Upwork is pretty cool is that they actually keep track of the amount of time that editors are on their website, that they're breaking down your content, and there's a timeline that goes along with that. And it will keep track of how many hours, how many minutes, how many seconds they are spending working on your content, so you can go ahead and charge them by hourly. Now, if you're a full-time YouTube content creator or a Twitch, you're making videos on Twitch and uploading them to YouTube, either one, and you're doing like 5-6 videos a week, and you have a consistent schedule, then you might want to consider doing by project. So you're gonna send him maybe 5-6 videos, have a set level of how much money you're gonna give that video editor for. And then the next thing that I want to touch up on is audio. And it is so easy to have the wrong audio placed on a video and have a more upbeat, poppy kind of sounding audio file, compared to a little bit more serious content that you're watching. It might give the viewer a little bit of a different feeling, kind of turn them off, and they're gonna go somewhere else, because it kind of puts a bad taste in their mouth, if that makes any sense to you. So let me know if the comments down below if you've hired your own video editor, or if you actually have your own video editor full time. You always rely on him to be able to meet the deadline, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think if you don't believe that you need a video editor at all, and that you believe that you can do the content editing yourself and you're comfortable with that, and you don't believe you need anything to do with a video editor. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. You can find me at the links down below on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, over here at D3Pro, and we look forward to talking to you guys soon.